These fake nursing schools are scamming you. What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are already part of the family, for those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Kiara Selena, and this is my channel, Nursing with Ki, where I mainly make nursing related videos, but also do a bit of beauty and hair. So if you're into those things, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you won't miss another video from me again. All right, so I don't want to make this video too long. However, I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to talk about something that I think is honestly really messed up. And that kind of got me upset today because one of my friends experienced this. But yeah, obviously by the title, you guys can tell what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to be talking about the scamming nursing schools. Because yes, these fake nursing schools out here are really scamming people. And I think it's messed up. And I don't want any of you guys to fall into that trap. So very quickly, guys, a lot of people are wanting to go into nursing for different reasons. Everybody has their own reasons for wanting to do whatever, right? For wanting to go into nursing. And nursing is booming right now. Like, nursing is where it's at. And one of the main reasons why people want to go into nursing is because obviously everybody knows that nurses generally get paid very well. You can live like a very comfortable life as a nurse. And another thing is that there's different paths, there's different routes you can take. You don't have to have a bachelor's to be a nurse. You can do a 2-year associate's degree program. You can do a 1-year LPN program. If you're in the States, it's 1 year, right? So you don't have to be in school for long to claim the title of a nurse and to get out there in the field, save lives, and make some good money while you're at it. And so people are kind of just sold on the idea of being a nurse, and that's fine. But because everybody wants to become a nurse, well, obviously there's a lot of competition, and so nursing is very competitive. And so schools, their classes are always full. They never have space for people. There's people who apply before you, and so they get in and you don't, and whatever. And so there's these scamming nursing schools on the side who know what's going on, who know that nursing is booming, who know that nursing is very competitive. And so what they do is they kind of try to take advantage of you. A lot of people apply to multiple schools. Sometimes people apply multiple times and they don't get in. And so they kind of end up discouraged. And so they get into a point where they are desperate. And so these scamming nursing schools take advantage of that. They know that some people are desperate. And so they skyrocket their prices because they know that the desperate little person who wants to be a nurse so badly is going to be willing to pay, because they just get to a point where they just want to do anything they can to become a nurse. But let me warn you guys about these schools, because I personally almost went to a school. Okay, first I'm going to tell you guys, I have a friend, the friend that I was talking about before. Yesterday, she just told me that she paid $19,000 for her CNA program. And I honestly thought that was ridiculous. Now, I know in the States, the CNA program is 3 weeks or a couple weeks or something, and you can become a CNA. Here in my province, anyways, it used to be 6 months. It was just augmented up to 9 months. So you have to be in school for 9 months to become a CNA. They learn about disorders. They learn about a whole bunch of stuff. But at the end of the day, their scope of practice is no different than the scope of practice of a CNA in the States. Their main responsibility is taking care of ADLs, and that's pretty much just it, right? So $19,000 for that, I thought was extremely excessive, especially because I've mentioned this before, but me personally, for my nursing program, my LPN program, I paid $800 for a 2-year program, whereas this girl's program was 9 months and she paid $19,000. However, remember, guys, I live in Canada, so schooling is really, really cheap. But yeah, that, I really got upset at that, because I was actually going to go to that school. And the thing with these scamming schools or whatever, they make these beautiful websites. The schools look really nice. You go there, they're dressed well, they welcome you, with coffee, tea, something to eat. They're really, really nice, the whole shebang, to get you sold. And then boom, they trap you, they get you to sign a contract, and now you're going to pay $19,000 to become a CNA. And I think for the LPN program at the time, when I wanted to do the LPN program with them, they were telling me it was like $28,000. And guys, I'm telling you, I paid $800 for my 2-year LPN program. Yes, it's 2 years here in Canada. So, I was just shook. Because if I paid $800 for my 2-year LPN program, how did you pay $19,000? So I just wanted to come here and warn you guys about these scamming nursing schools. And two of the things that you need to look out for, guys, most schools here anyway, at least in Canada, most schools, when you go on their website and you type in, you know, what program you want to get into or whatever program it is that you're researching, they will show the prices. They will show the prices for these, the prices for the program. And some of these scamming schools do too, but some of them don't. And that particular school, they did not have any price on their website at all. And so I had to call the school up to ask them how much the LPN program was. And they didn't even want to tell me over the phone. They basically trapped me into making an appointment and showing up there because they want to trick you and trap you with their kindness and their warmth and their coffee and their tea, you know, and trap you into signing something that really you shouldn't be signing, right? And when I got there, you know, after I think hours of her talking and, you know, showing me the cool lab and the computer room and how, you know, they have all these cool new gadgets and stuff, you know, they try to flaunt, they try to flex on you. And so they try to trap you with that. No, do not fall into the trap. If a school does not have their prices on it, that is a red flag. And if you call the school and they still don't want to tell you what the price is, that is a red flag. It doesn't mean you can't go over there and hear what they have to say, but just keep it in your mind that something is up, something is sketchy, and do not let anybody convince you or talk you into signing anything, especially if you have a gut feeling that you shouldn't. If your gut is telling you not to do something, listen to your gut. Your gut is right. So guys, when looking up a school, the first thing you want to check and see is this school accredited? Is this school accredited? Because there are so many schools out there that are not accredited, and the last thing you want to do is waste a year or 2 years of your time doing a nursing program and then not even being able to practice because you went to a school that is not accredited. So is it accredited? You need to know that. That's the first thing that you need to look up. The second thing you need to look up is, what are the passing rates? What are the passing rates? Are people passing NCLEX? Are people passing their exams? If nobody's passing the NCLEX, then the teachers there are not doing what they have to do. That's already a sign that the teachers suck. And you don't want teachers who suck, especially in the health field where you're going to have people's lives in your hands. That is literally a one-way ticket to losing your license, straight up. So you need to check and see if people are passing the NCLEX. And if the passing rate is high and you're really desperate and you have the money or you're willing to take the risk, then go for it. But another thing, guys, don't just jump onto your first opportunity to become a nurse. Don't. Honestly. Like, if you're going to go to a school, you need to compare their prices. You need to compare their passing rates. You need to do some comparison. You need to sit down and you need to do some research. So call up different schools. If every other school's prices are around the same thing, you know, $6,000, $7,000, maybe $8,000, and then you call this school and their school charges like $19,000, you might want to reconsider. You honestly might want to reconsider. And like I said, a lot of the times they make themselves look nice and posh and, you know, welcoming and whatever, and their school doesn't even have that good of a reputation. That same school that I wanted to go to, their reputation is honestly not even all that. And the school is so physically, yes, like it was a big tall glass building downtown, beautiful skyscraper. Well, it wasn't a skyscraper, but it was on the street where all the skyscrapers are, and it was a pretty tall building, glass building and everything. My school has a way better reputation than them, and my school is old. My school was old as hell, like old. So that's like that. I was saying, guys, just do your research. Do your research and make sure that, you know, you are well informed about the school that you are considering, because like I said, they do not care about you. They honestly don't. These schools are just trying to get money, and that's all they care about. So you have to protect yourself. You have to protect your pockets, because the last thing you want to do is, you know, and like I said, a lot of people, I keep like, I think I might have ADHD, honestly. I can't stay focused on one thing. But like I was saying, a lot of people know that they're going to be making good money as a nurse, so they're willing to take the risk of paying extra money because they know that they're going to be able to pay it back. But that's why you have to check and see if these schools are accredited, because imagine you having $30,000 of debt now and you can't even practice what you just studied because you went to an unaccredited school, and now you're just swimming in $30,000 of debt. That is really, really painful. So do your research on these schools. And lastly, I'm gonna leave a link down below to, because your fave nurse B made a video about this, and I thought it was extremely interesting. She made a really good detailed video. She was showing the facts, showing the prices and everything. Go check her video out. I'm going to leave it in the description down below. But the last thing I'm going to say is make sure that whatever it is that you're asking for, whatever program it is that you want to go into, make sure that that's what you are signing, right? Because they have all these weird things. Sometimes they make you go the CNA route, you know, or they tell you like, oh yeah, you're going to become an LPN, but you have to do this CNA program first and blah, blah, blah. And then you pay all this money and then now you're just a CNA and, you know, you're looking forward to continuing, you know, your journey and becoming an LPN. And then they tell you, oh no, that's not how it works. And then they start telling you all kinds of like weird, sketchy, like, just do your research, guys. Be smart and be careful. Be smart, be careful, and do your research. That is the best advice I could give you guys. And honestly, I know that, you know, like I said, some of you guys have been applying and you guys have not been getting in for whatever reason. And so you kind of I get it. You get to a point where you kind of feel desperate. But honestly, everything is going to happen in divine timing. Like, and when you do become a nurse, you're gonna look back and you're gonna be happy that things panned out the way they did. So honestly, I would say that it's better to kind of just thug it out, just wait, keep trying, keep applying. If the school meets all the requirements that I just mentioned, and you know they do have a good reputation, they are accredited, and you want to take the risk, and or you want to, you know, take the L and, you know, just pay the $30,000 or however many thousands of dollars to become an LPN or whatever, then I mean, go for it. But if you could do it, you know, without the debt or without as much debt, honestly, me personally, I hate debt. So I would rather wait and do it that way. Anyways, guys, that is it for today. I'm done with my little rant. I just want to, you know, make sure that you guys are good and that you guys aren't falling into no traps by these sketchy, evil people out here, because people are funny. They do not care about you. But yeah, that is the end of the video. If you guys have experienced this, or guys, if you guys know of any of these scamming schools, expose these scamming schools down here. Let's protect each other. Let us protect each other, because nah, I don't want none of you guys falling into no type of trap. Anyways, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you won't miss another video from me again. And I really hope to see you in my next one. Bye.